Hello, my lovely people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny. If this is the first time that you're seeing me, thank you so much for stopping by. My return subscribers, I love you. You know, today is 25th. I will post this video tomorrow. So it was just yesterday, the 24th or 23rd, that I posted a video about a prayer to pray for Mamood, the one that took our election, that took the president that Nigerians all came out to vote for, and handed it over to Ahmed Bola Tinubu. So that particular Mamood, they have a prayer. Nigerians are now, they are cooking for him. You know, you can cook for the Onha, you can cook for the group and the Ichapo. Now, when Onha start cooking for you, can you handle it? Now, Nigerians have finally woken up and said, it is enough. Enough is enough. We go pray for this man. If he think because he has the president, the INEC select president in his pocket. Let me tell you something. When God come for you, let's see where you will go. He cannot run away from this one. So Nigerians finally remembered him, said 25th of February, that we will remember you. We will remember you in our prayer. And I posted that video. That video is doing well. Everybody is saying, we will remember him. We will remember him. We will put him in our prayer list. It's not even one day. Oh. It's not even one day I posted that video. I got the confession from Mamood. Mamood finally came out and told us how he did it. Mamood finally came out how he single-handedly collected 200 million Nigerians and handed it over to somebody that did not go to school. I don't know if you are noticing that I'm not calling him professor. How can professors, they are under somebody that didn't go to school? Oh, Jesus, God help me. This Mamood did so horrible to Nigerians that all the lawyers that came to hear what was happening all fell asleep they could not believe what they were hearing. They said, we don't want to hear what all these people are saying. They all fell asleep. All the lawyers fell asleep. I have never seen a thing like that. The people that are from the newspaper fell asleep. The people from news, they fell asleep. I'm like, the only people that did not fall asleep is the judges that were reading the rubbish that says that 450,000 that Ahmed Bola Tinubu forfeited. It's not Ahmed Bola Tinubu that forfeited it. It was the money itself that forfeited itself. They were reading it for themselves. Nigerians like me that live in America, I watched and watched. When people say, let us go and lie down and get a little sleep, and then, since this election is not going, while the election is still going on, Mamood has already started announcing who is the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. But now, he has started speaking. Why? He has started speaking. Why? So my question is, after this thing now, this confession that he's making about how he single-handedly ripped Nigeria off from the person that they voted. After this confession, what is going to happen? After what the Supreme Court judges did by confirming what INEC chairman did, what is going to happen? Since they say he is the only one. They are the only one that can produce president. And whoever it is that they said this is the president will be the president. Now that he is talking this rubbish, now that he is trying to tell us how he's single, God, you are so kind. We will continue to pray for you. We will continue to put you in prayer. Not go see better. Your children not go see better. Your wife not go see better, because if you have a good wife, somebody like me, you see me, I have a big mouth. My husband cannot do what Mamood did. First of all, if he ran away from Nigerians 200 million, he cannot run away from me, because he ripped me off from my light that I cannot sleep in my house and relax jejely. He ripped me off, and he cannot afford to rip me off. Because when you are ripping me off, that I will be buying gasoline every day, you're going to have to deal with me. But the wife of this man, because they have their children in abroad, because they collected money from INEC Select, they did this to 200 million. But this thing now that he is saying, so I am thinking that the prayer has started working before you even open the chapter of him. The prayer has already started working. So my people, continue to pray. Continue to pray on his head. Let us continue to cook the thing that we have for him. Is it rice? Cook double. Is it beans? Cook double, no matter how expensive it is. Because if all the women that have suffered because of this, what this Mamood did, he go suffer. He has started confessing how he single-handedly went inside where they are. He said by 8 o'clock that the thing, the result that was sent came in. It's only when they saw that the thing that came in already, that Obi was winning, INEC chairman decided to rip it off, go and turn it off wherever it is that it's supposed to turn off, and then did Nigeria the way he did them. But now he's speaking. I need you guys to hear it. I don't want you to make it be like I'm saying it myself. And in this particular radio station that it happened, there was a lawyer that came out there. His name is Darlington. He always comes to that channel to speak his mind and speak the truth. He said their guilty conscience is starting to bite them, but this is the beginning, because what is coming for them, and I agree with him 100%. So please watch what INEC chairman is saying now. Watch what INEC chairman is saying now after what he did in February 25th of 2023. After when people came out, morning, night, no eating, rain or sun, said we are going out to vote for the first time in our life. A lot of people left from here to home, from UK to home. People from abroad that they refuse us to vote. I don't know which one. I can't. Thank God I don't know. I'm not one of those that have high blood pressure. Because if I were one of those people that have high blood pressure, what this man did, what this Mamood did, would have given me high blood pressure. No matter how much I yell, thank God, God bless me with that one. I know they get high blood pressure. That's why I continue to yell, because I don't get blood pressure. So, but that blood pressure, it go be on a Mamood. Mamood, the money that you collected from these people, where's Festus? I don't know where Festus. Where is Festus? Festus don't know, cannot even come now to explain to us this English that this man is speaking. This English this man is speaking. Let Festus come and interpret it for us. My brothers and my sisters, I bless because lesson from me to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
The thing that caught my attention, in the course of my research is the fact that INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakub has eventually opened up. He has confessed on the 2023 February 25 elections and what transpired, what caused the delay on the IREC portal, what caused that glitch. You do know that a lot of Nigerians asked INEC questions as to why they've not been able to give us any credible scenario or give us a true reality of what caused that vagueness, what caused that glitch on the IREC portal. Well, eventually INEC chairman has decided to tell us what happened, and according to him, he stated that the failure of the IREC portal in a comprehensive report on the 2023 general election, which was released on Thursday, which was yesterday, during the first anniversary of the election. Now, INEC said the server returned an HTTP error because of a configuration bug discovered after the polling unit presiding officers could only upload the results of the National Assembly elections. INEC narrated how the problem was first reported at 4 p.m. on election day and how it was partially resolved in 4 hours. INEC also added that after identifying the source of the problem, it quickly quickly created and deployed hot fixes, software updates for fixing a bug or any vulnerabilities in the system. INEC also stated that the deployed hot fixes eventually resolved the HTTP error on the system, and the first presidential election results sheet was successfully uploaded at 8:55 p.m. on the 25th of February 2023. Now, the commission used the opportunity to admit that it was a key challenge that impacted on the public perception of the election and elicited widespread commentary across the country. INEC said the error portal is one of the most significant innovations introduced prior to the 2023 general election to promote the integrity and transparency of the electoral process. He said, unquote, due to the complex, sensitive, and critical nature of the systems and the real potential for malicious cyber attacks, the Commission immediately put in place several, add 1 + 1 = 2, that any logical person, after you explain, would understand. If you say there was a system bug, if you say there was a problem with your HT, what is going on in the political arena. Good evening, Mr. Darlington.
This is not a matter of greeting.
How are you?
The chicken has come home to roost. Guilty conscience is haunting all of them. You see this thing they did to Nigerians.
Okay.
The God of Nigeria will not allow them to rest. Guilty conscience is haunting INEC chairman. Nothing else. They have seen what they produce. They have seen what he's doing, and all of them, shame is on all of them. This is they did to Nigerians now. Look at what is coming out from the whole professor. Look at the whole professor, what he's speaking from both sides of his mouth. You mean before now, he didn't know what actually happened on that day. It is now he realized what happened. Abi. 1 year after the election, he's not telling us this fuck and bull story. It is guilty conscience, nothing else. Look, Esther, as time goes on, more revelation will come out as how Tinubu became the president of Nigeria. The Supreme Court, all those Supreme Court judges, their own is coming. They will reveal what happened. This is that they did to Nigeria that everybody is suffering now. All of them, shame is on all of them now. They don't know what to say. Look at how they are even fighting themselves. Look at what they are seeking from both sides of them. Okay, what explanation will anybody, all those people who are jubilating that Tinubu won, with this revelation now, what are they going to tell Nigeria? You can see that God is great. God is greater than all of them. There is nothing else that guilty conscience is haunting all of them. That is why he's coming out to tell us this cock and bull story. Okay, what does he want us to do now? No, with this revelation now, is he going to cancel the election or do what? I don't understand. Why is he telling us now? This type of revelation is enough to send this man to jail. Our next chairman should be burning inside the jail by now. Because of the problem he has caused Nigerians. Look at how much he spent on that beavers and the electronic transmission. At the end of the day, look at what he gave us, and he's not speaking from both sides of his mouth. Just wait. His other staff, that is them. The man for voter education, he will come and say his own. First us. He will come and tell his own story. Why revelations are coming, I'm sure of that. As this goes by, some of the people who played an evil role in this matter, they will come out to tell Nigerians what they did. They are going to tell us.
All right, Mr. Darlington, here is what Mamood Yakubu said in describing what happened. He said in the report, in configuring and mapping the election results for the presidential and National Assembly elections, the Commission created 470 election types consisting of one presidential constituency covering the entire country, 109 senatorial districts, and 360 federal constituencies. Each senatorial district and federal constituency election on the database was mapped to their respective states. However, the presidential election result is a single countrywide constituency and therefore does not belong to any one state. So this is how he explained it. He said, instead, it returned an HTTP server error response. This failure is attributable to the inability of the application to create and build a folder structure to organize the uploaded images of the results sheets of the presidential election. Now, this is what got a lot of Nigerians worried, and the questions were, you did a mock test of this particular error portal. There was a mock election that was, organized to test the viability and the validity of this machine. You already did all of your mapping. You already understood. On November 22nd, 2022, you assured Nigerians, right, that very, very sure the RF portal will be one transparent system through which we can see and view the results in real time. So it means all your testing, whatever bug or issues may come up, already has been thought about, and there was already a measure to counteract or find out whatever could result from whatever the process is in using the system. So when you realized all of that, why was it that that one particular result that a lot of Nigerians were monitoring became the one that had a glitch? And why was there no explanation as to whatsoever? Why now? Even at the tribunal, they didn't give us this distinct and elaborate response to what happened. So the question is, what could have made Mamood Yakubu come to give us this comprehensive report, even after subsequent off-season, off-cycle elections, where we saw all the transpired, all the anomalies that transpired? At this point, would they think that Nigerians are not logical or comprehensible to understand when some things are not being real or sincere being said by these individuals?
I am telling you that guilty conscience have set in. All these lies now, does he want to invalidate the election that he praised himself for conduct? Because that is what it means. With these revelations now, this man is telling us that the election of Tinubu and all the elections he conducted are invalid. That is not the simple analysis as far as I'm concerned. Yakubu is telling us now, and this is where I want the opposition to take up this responsibility. With these revelations now, they should approach the court.